happening. So I'm going to record this, and it's not really very earth shattering, but let's just talk about it. I have finished writing for you the final exam, and that's going to be how do you say, it has to be reviewed, and then it should be okay. So how this final exam is going to work is it is going to be a exam using the drop down browser, and it's a quiz. It's going to be have random questions. I've got more than 100 questions, but you will be receiving, I think, 35. So they'll be randomly assigned to the students. So it means that no two students should have exactly the same test. And there's good reasons for that. I'm sure you'd be aware of that. So that's the way it looks. It's going to be. You do have to come to the college to do the test, though. So the test is on the 7th of April. So that's 1 week from yesterday, here at the college, starting at 1 p.m. So I recommend that you come at 12:30. Be here. You will need to wear a mask, of course, but you also have to wear a face shield. So you should have those. If not, maybe make some inquiries between now and then. When we first started bringing out the face shield, yes, if you can't come because of coronavirus, you need to talk to the people at the college. That might be possible to do it online. I don't know. It is yeah, that may be possible, but I can't say that. That'll have to be. I mean, the exam is online, so those students that come to the college, um, they will be doing it online. I can't give you permission to do it online. You have to get that permission from the management. So if they give you that permission, then that's the way we'll do it. But I'm not just going to be saying, oh, yeah, you can stay at home and do it. Otherwise, everybody will, right? Um, so that would have to be because of health reasons, and you'd have to have all kinds of certificates and stuff like that, right? Um, yeah, that the exam is at the college. We got 3 rooms. Um, Now they're telling me that I should plan the exam to be 2-hour exam, though we have a 3-hour time slot. Okay, so that sounds good. I was thinking a 3-hour, but yeah, 2-hour. So that would mean that the exam would be a sort of a time pressure exam. That means that you don't have really a lot of time to sort of reflect on things and Google and stuff like that. And I think that's fair. So that's the way you should expect it. I have told people that. So this is the problem I hope you can see with having people stay at home, right? If that means that your exam we would have to, if anybody was going to stay at home, it would probably have to be, we'd have to use lockdown browser, and we'd have to use that video watching thing, right? Now, normally we don't do that, but final exam is a different deal. The rule at the college is you have to come in. COVID, yeah, there's something, yeah. All right, but as I said, you have to talk to the management about that. So yeah, the exam, I've got it. It's going to be 100 marks, and I think it's 35 questions. There's going to be 15 questions that are 4 marks each, so that's 60 marks, and then there's going to be 20 questions that are 2 marks each. That's 40 marks. The exam questions cover all of the chapters, all 10 of the chapters, and yeah, there's questions that may seem familiar from previous tests. The test will be opened automatically by D2L and closed automatically by D2L. So when I get instruction from the college on that, I think I'll be setting it to a 2-hour. So that means that exactly at 1 o'clock on the 7th of April, that exam will open. You won't be able to do anything with it before 1 o'clock. At 12:59, you can't do anything. At 1 o'clock, it'll open, and then it'll close at 2 hours later. So at 3 o'clock. So that means that you really need to be on time to the exam. You can't be sort of coming early and coming late and messing around, and Because of the COVID thing, you have to have a face shield. So in previous exams, people have been issued face shields by the security. I don't know that they're going to do that this time. Nobody said to me that they're going to do that this time. All they've said to me is that you have to have a face shield. So maybe you have one. If I were you, if I had a face shield, I'll bring it. I have a face shield and I'm going to bring it. The other thing is the class that you'll be doing your test in, you'll be pre-assigned a classroom to go to. So though there's 3 classrooms assigned for our course, uh, you can't just randomly go to a classroom. You'll go to the classroom that has been assigned to you. So there will be a list which is created by Greg or Lee, and as soon as I get that list, I'll share that with you. So that's that part of the exam. Then of course all the other exam rules apply. Um, so don't bring. Oh, we did talk about and we came to an agreement. And so when we come to agreement, I always believe that agreement is agreement. So we have it. And I said 2 A4 sheets. And so 2 A4 sheets, I just leave it at that. So people ask me, well, A4 sheet has 2 sides. Well, that's true. So 2 A4 sheets, there's 2 sides on 2 A4 sheets. You can bring that. I would recommend that you write out some notes. And as I said, it's for everything. Now I've got 12 chat messages, and where are they? Where are you, chat? Okay. Sorry, I just can't see the chat on my screen, but I can see that people are trying to chat, but I can't see the chat. That's because it's behind that window. All right, here we go. How's everything? Yeah, everything's good. I hope good. Yeah, that's all nice. Got a Corona message. Can you give a brief of what does a presentation need to include? All right, so already I've seen some very, very nice presentations, and they perhaps better than I expected. So that's good. So some people put some nice effort into presentations. What I'd like to see in a presentation that you give, people made these on YouTube. That's awesome because you can just give me the link and then I just go and look at it on YouTube, and that's awesome. So if you have people working in a team, every person in the team should feature in the video. The video should be focused more on what did you do in your creating of that video, rather than in your creation of that website, rather than just sort of saying, here's the website, this is what it does. It's okay to say this is the website and this is what it does, but the focus should be on this is how we made it do this, and this is why we made it do this. So the idea of the video really is to prove your understanding of the website and to show what you've learned and what you did as you created the website. So that's what I'm expecting. I hope I answered that all right. So that's brief. Okay. So the presentation, I think it was due like today or tomorrow, right? So if you had it by Friday, that's tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be all right. I'll be marking them up until Sunday or whatever. It's okay. I need to now I need to now start collating all your marks and putting them onto PeopleSoft. I mean, that's the point that where I am. I'm pretty much up to date with the marking, so you can go onto D2L and you can see your marks. The final exam is 30%, so that means that 70% of the marks are in when you finish the presentation. So you can sort of, with a little bit of reading of the course outline, you can get an idea of what your marks are. So for example, if you had handed in every assignment and you got 100% on every assignment, then your mark right now would be 70%, even if you didn't do what you do the final exam. So but of course you're going to do the final exam, so you get a better mark. Screen records of the website. Yeah, I mean I've seen some nice videos already, and yeah, they walk through the website with screenshots. Yeah, and so here's this page, and this is how we did this, and this is why we did it, and this is who did it. And if you did it like that, I think that'd be fine. Yeah, that works out pretty good. So that's why I'm interested in, yeah, the thinking behind why did you do this thing in your website, and who did it, and what is the benefit of it? That um yeah, it's I saw a couple of really good ones, where people were saying things like, hire us to do your thing, and this is the experience that we have, and look at this that we did, that kind of thing. A little bit of creativity in it, which you all have there, sort of. We don't always want to pull it out, but it's there, so you can do that in it as well. I mean, I'm okay. So I'm slowing down a bit now, so I'm going to